Hey guys, Colton here, and I'm here at Epcot today. It's going to be a fun day here at Epcot. I'm going to show you some things that I would do when coming to the park, and I'm going to give you some park and construction updates. So let's go inside Epcot, let's have a good time. So a couple things I will point out about coming here for me personally is I will rarely ever come at rope drop. You know, when the park opens, 9 o'clock, whatever time it opens, I rarely will come when it opens, mainly because of the crowd level that you'll get when you first get here. You'll see the long lines of people trying to get into the toll booth, trying to pay, a long line of cars trying to get in because they're all rushing at the same time. My suggestion, come to the park about like 11-ish, maybe almost 12, maybe come around the time for lunch, and you'll have a lot less stress if you were going to come in the morning and have to fight the crowd trying to get in at rope drop. Just my preference. So y'all, it is a beautiful day out here at Epcot, and they have a couple of characters out that you can meet right at the front of the park. So here you have Pluto right over here, and it's a pretty good sized line of people trying to see Pluto. It's also a pretty decent crowd for people trying to see Goofy, which Goofy is just further down but in the same area as Pluto. But awesome experience that now you can actually hug the characters. Super exciting. So some people tend to be turned off from coming to the Disney parks on the weekends. I understand why. It is typically a little bit busier on the weekends here at the parks. But if you plan on, I'm going to get on a couple rides, I'm going to have some food, I'm going to shop around, maybe see some characters, you're going to have a much better chance enjoying your Saturday at the park than you would if you tried to get everything done. So I recommend don't try to come here and try to get everything done. Just trying to plan a couple of things that you really want to do and focus on those things, and you'll have so much fun doing that. So me personally, whenever I come to the park, one of the first couple things that I think about is food. Where to eat for lunch, because I get hungry pretty quick. But if you guys don't know, as of today, Saturday, is the second day of the opening of Guardians of the Galaxy. So yesterday was the 27th when they actually opened it up to the public. Today is the first day, so Epcot today is a little bit packed. I'm going right over there right now to go check it out. I'm not sure if we can ride it today because I was not able to get a virtual queue this morning. I'm going to try again at 1 o'clock, so we have roughly about 30 minutes until the next virtual queue that I can possibly join. So I'm going to try to see if I can join it, and I'm going to see if I can try to ride it today. I don't know if I can, but I'm going to try it. Oh guys, this is the new Connections Cafe and the Connections Eatery. This is the cafe side, and the eatery is around the corner. The kind of the newest additions as far as food-wise here at Epcot. So if you haven't seen these yet, I do have a video specifically for these, and I'll post them in the description of this video. So if you want to check them out, feel free to do so. We're walking up to Cosmic Rewind. Are you guys ready for this? Oh guys, just look at that. We are here. Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind. This is the whole campus here. I'm going to just kind of take a little peek around and see what we can see. Like I said, I'm going to try to see if I can get on it at the next virtual queue, which is 1 o'clock. I noticed these little lights just below where the spaceship is, so I guarantee this thing probably lights up. It probably looks really good at night. It's going to be really cool, I bet. Man, y'all, that thing is just so cool. Once I saw them start building that, I was so excited. So just to confirm, it is only either the virtual queue or it's the lightning lane. So the only two ways that you can get on the ride right now. Virtual queue, where you gotta, which I can explain that more a little bit later, but you basically have to join the boarding party between either 7 a.m. and then also at 1 p.m. is the two times you can join. And then there's the lightning lane, which you can purchase separately to try to get on the ride through the lightning lane. So those are the two options to get on. No standby for the ride right now. So the gift shop for the Guardians of the Galaxy ride is Treasures of Xandar. So it's just to the right of the ride. And right now it's actually a pretty decent line to get in. So I may try to get into it later. But for now, we're going to come back for this. But don't worry, we will try to check this out. Now, me personally, I'm the last person that would normally come to the park to plan things. I'm kind of one of those spontaneous, hey, let's go to the park and see what we can do. So for me, like lightning lane, that kind of stuff, I don't really even think about too often, because a lot of times when I come to Disney, I'm just come just to come and let's see what we can do. So today I kind of planned that we'll get some food, try some rides, and then we'll hit the showcase and see if we can see kind of what's around the World Showcase. But let's start with some food. So I'm right here at kind of the center point between the ball and the World Showcase, and the main construction walls are still basically the same. It's just the center area, basically between where I am and the ball. The wall goes all the way down towards the Land Pavilion, and then it goes all the way over here towards the side of the ball. So I'll give you a little bit better shot, and it's really going to be really cool. If you haven't seen the designs of what's going to be in this middle, it's super awesome. Multi-story, I can't remember if it's a convention center or what it was, but like a multi-story entertainment district, and some really cool options that are all going to be packed in the center area. So I can't wait till they finish this. Epcot's going to be super awesome, and probably one of the top places to come once they finish. So the Flower and Garden Festival is still going on here at Epcot. If you haven't seen it yet, it's a super awesome festival. Really good food, really nice flower topiaries and everything. I do have a video for that festival, so if you want to see it, I have it linked down in the description. So it looks like this little pathway that normally went right around here to these restrooms over by the Land Pavilion. That little wall there is blocking that little secondary path off. So you can still get there. You just got to come through this way and you can get there. But that small little path going to the restrooms is blocked off. All right, guys, well, this is the Land Pavilion. As you see over there in the distance, you got Soarin'. And then up at the top there, you have, I believe it's called the Garden Grill. It's supposed to be a really nice restaurant. Down here, you have Living with the Land. It's a nice little boat ride, very calming, very nice on a hot day. It's not typically too busy, but you will be surprised at how many people still enjoy to get onto this ride. And then right below me is the quick service restaurant where we're gonna get some food. So you got a couple different sections where you can go to get food, different stations where they're serving different types of food. This first little stop here has like the desserts, the sweet treats. They got a bunch of like cookies and stuff they got in here. So if you want some treats and some cookies. So over here you got the rotisserie turkey club. You got like the lamb crusher, some pizza there, the kids menu. Over here you got the stir-fried chicken, magnolia beef. So you see kind of some different genres of food. Here you have the soup and salad section. So you got some salads, or there's also some soups here down below me that you can get. And last but not least, you have the grill section. So you have like grilled rotisserie chicken. You have some more kids menu items there. You have a salmon there if you like some salmon. So pretty good options at this little quick service spot. All right, guys, we got the food. So I decided to go with the magnolia beef, which looks and smells really good. I also got this 50th anniversary dessert here. I think it's called the 50th anniversary bundt cake, chocolate bundt cake. So I'm excited about that. We're gonna try it, as well as, I got my little drink there. So you wanna guess what I got for a drink? Beef is good. I like the sauce flavor. It's really nice too. Try these. This is the fried rice. Fried rice, okay. Nothing to write home about, but definitely not bland. And I say that's not bland, but it's not like, woo. I still do it. It's got some broccoli pieces in here, and I'm a big fan of broccoli. It's good. Really good flavor in this beef. I think this place is kind of underrated. I've come here before for lunch, and I've never really had anything that tastes bad. It's always been pretty decent. Nothing to go home about, but it's towards the front of the park, so you're not into the showcase, you're not at the actual pavilions where you have the specialty restaurants and stuff. So it's still good. And I think sometimes this is a good stop, especially like if you're getting ready to go on to Living with the Land ride or Soarin'. This would be a really good option because it's close by, easy to grab some food. Typically it's not very long wait, and there's plenty of seating. So between this and Connections Cafe, there's some really good options for food at the front of the park. All right, so now I'm gonna jump into this chocolate 50th anniversary bundt cake. Let's go see what this is all about.
Very, very, very sweet. Tastes like a chocolate cake. Try this little, it's like a little chocolate medallion maybe or something. That's good. Good, good chocolate piece. Let's try it with this little like icing or something. Let's try that. That's nice. Adds a kind of a fresh sweetness to it. Tastes good.
All right, food's super good. I am stuffed. Now it's time to do some rides. So we're here at the Land Pavilion. Might as well start off with Living with the Land. It's only a 20-minute wait.
Of all the forces at work on the land, humans have had one of the most profound effects. The need to produce food for a growing world led to the enormous use and sometimes overuse of the land. The tropics are home to the greatest diversity of plants on the planet. Many of these, like papaya, bananas, cacao, coffee, and rice, are well known around the world. But fish farming, or aquaculture, accounts for nearly half of all the seafood consumed globally. Tilapia, bass, and catfish, like the ones you see here, are 3 of the more popular crops raised by fish farmers. We're growing these crops using our nutrient film system. This technique precisely controls and recycles water and nutrients. With it, we can produce over 27,000 heads of lettuce a year in this one small area.
All right, that was a super fun ride. I enjoyed that, honestly. It's a little bit of the slower, I like the boat ride. So since it is Saturday, I'm not sure how many rides we can actually get on for it being a weekend, but let's see what other rides we can jump on. So guys, Soarin' right now is only a 25-minute wait. That's crazy for a Saturday. It's typically 35 plus, if that, on a Saturday when it's busy. We're riding Soarin'. Let's go.
Hello, welcome to Soarin'. My name is Patrick, and I'll be your chief flight attendant today. Store all carry-on items in the under-seat compartment. This includes cameras, purses, hats, and, of course, these little dudes. Okay, let's review. That is seat belt, carry-on item, safety strap, fear of heights, keep your hands and arms inside at all times. Anything else? Yeah. Have a nice one.
Oh, well, that was so much fun, guys. There's not many chances on a Saturday that you'll get the 25-minute wait for Soarin'. So if you see that, you gotta jump on it because it's normally much higher because that's a popular ride here at Epcot. So on that note, I think we had a couple of rides. Let's go hit the showcase and see what we can find around the World Showcase. Oh yeah, guys, there's the butterfly house, which is super fun. They have a nice selection of floral that attract the butterflies. super fun experience. So if you want to check out the butterfly house right here, check out my video on the Flower and Garden Festival where I do a walkthrough and show you guys all the butterflies and the florals inside. So if you want to see it, check out that video. I have it linked in the description of this video. So you guys know, the permanent Starbucks is now in the Connections Cafe. That's where you'll find Starbucks when you're here at Epcot. The one that was here just next to the showcase has closed down. So if you want a Starbucks, you gotta go to the Connections Cafe, which is much larger. So here at the festival market, just before you reach Japan, which is just down there, you have some merchandise here for the festival. It's pretty cool. You got like this Plant Lady t-shirt. You got a lot of like these cups. Those are really neat. Different types of like containers. Those are cool. How about these boots? You like those boots? Kind of like these big old Grow Happiness. I'm gonna say mugs or cups. They're huge. So we're stopping here at the Japan Pavilion, and this is actually my wife's favorite place to come here at Epcot. One, she just loves the Japanese culture, but they have a lot of really cool merchandise here. The food's also really good here, and just the aesthetic is really nice. Plus, these drummers, they are really good. So this is the main shop here at the Japan Pavilion. I'm not gonna pronounce it, but that's the name of the shop. As you can see, this shop is very big. Goes all the way back there, even wraps around the pavilion. But all this is just, you know, I mean, everything from anime merch to Pokemon to you name it, they got it. They got these cool little guys here. Look at this, looks like a big pillow or something. That's pretty cool. Really nice and squishy. But at this stain here, Kawaiizilla. But all different types, as you can see. All different types of these little guys. You got some really cool like backpacks. You got like these styles, which look pretty neat if I do say myself. You got like a nice selection of these like fans. These are pretty cool. You need your special fan. I'm sure it'd be very useful in this Epcot Florida heat. These are really cool. You can like use a little pencil here. You can like create like designs and stuff in these. It's like a water paint or something like that. You can do your initials. That was terrible. But now it's interesting. This area normally has like the kimonos and like the Japanese dresses and stuff, but it's blocked off. So I'm not too sure why, but they have it blocked off. And then on this side they have like a lot of like the Japanese snacks. Like my wife loves to get like the Pocky, or there's like the, I think it's called the ramune, the Japanese drink. Her main choice is here in the refreshment or convenience store, I guess you could say. So one thing I will say that I'm not surprised of is most of the places that have the long lines are like the character attractions or seeing the princesses or some of the meet and greets. Those are the ones that I've definitely seen that have the longer waits. But it makes sense because it's been a while since we've had any actual interaction with the characters outside of like seeing from a distance. So you can now hug the characters, you can get autographs now, get pictures with them. So it's good to get back to some sense of normalcy back at Disney. So another place that you want to come try to visit when you come to Epcot is the China Pavilion. It's similar to Japan, and I know I'm going to get some backlash for that, but they have similar stuff to Japan. It's still a really nice place to come, really nice aesthetics, really nice artwork, and the merchandise is also very good. They also have some good quick service food here, so if you need some quick service food, you're in the mood for kind of a China flavor, come on down. So the shopping district for China starts from here, which is the House of Good Fortune, and goes all the way down towards that far building there. So let's step inside and see what we can find. They got some cool styles for like pillows. There's some cool like blankets, or I'm gonna say blanket, but if I'm wrong, correct me. They got these really pretty tops here. Obviously, I don't see myself rocking that, but I'm sure plenty of ladies would love to rock this top. They got some fun swords for the kids. So if you're a fan of swords, you might like that. That's pretty cool. I'll play with that. Then you got the case here full of all the real swords. I'm not sure if you can actually buy them and take them home the same day. I believe they either got to ship it to your home, or like if you're staying at a resort, they'll ship it to your resort room. They don't want necessarily someone walking around with a full-on sword through the park. They got like this whole section here full of just like panda stuff. So if you're a fan of pandas, just head towards the back of this shopping district and you'll find a whole wall. And there's basically this whole section just full of like panda stuff. So now we're technically here at my favorite pavilion at Epcot, and that's the Norway Pavilion. Now it's not just my favorite because I have Norway family and like Scandinavian family, but that's a big part of it. Let's go check out Norway. There's a couple cool things about Norway. One, you got like a bakery right here. You know, you got like a restaurant over here. So if you really want a cool restaurant, they got that here as well. This is also the home of the Frozen ride. So if you like the Frozen ride, make sure you come here because this is where it's at. This is the shopping district for Norway. It starts kind of here in this small little shop here, and then we go down and it goes into this section over here. So let's step inside. So here at the shop in Norway, they have my favorite of all time perfume smell that my wife wears. It's this Layla. Oh, it smells so good. When you walk into this shop, you're gonna smell it, and I'm just telling you, you're gonna fall in love. Or at least I did. I love the smell. They got a lot of these cool like Viking toys for the kids, like axes, and you got like a shield, and the swords down there. A lot of different like, they're trolls, but troll toys. So I think it's funny here they have a lot of like northern apparel or like stuff you'd wear, I guess, in Norway. But we're in Florida. It's in the high 90s. So I guess this would be if you're taking it home, or if you're maybe up north. I mean, we can get a good Norway t-shirt or Norway apparel. Looks like it's also like Disney Norway stuff. So it has Mickey Mouse on it. Visit Norway t-shirt. That's actually kind of cool. Alright guys, this is what you want to get when you're coming to Norway. This is the Melsko chocolate. It's the chocolate from Norway, and I'm telling you something, this is hands down my favorite chocolate. Like more than Hershey's or any of those other brands. No, this is where it's at. Get this. If you see this, you gotta have it. You have to try it. And since this is the pavilion for Norway, that means that they have stuff for Frozen here, because Frozen takes place in Norway. They have like this whole wall just filled with Princess Anna and Elsa stuff. So if you like Frozen, make sure you come here and check out all this stuff here. You probably can't see it from here, but the Frozen ride right now is at a 75-minute wait. So that's pretty typical, if not, actually not too bad for a Saturday. It is currently about almost 4 o'clock. So now typically it's a tradition for me and my wife to get the Melko chocolate because it's amazing, and we've always gotten that chocolate and kind of had like a little us thing where we eat the chocolate while we're here. But she's not here with me, so I kind of feel bad if I was to get it and eat it without her. I think that she might be a little upset with me. Plus it's a hot day, so I feel like the second I'd walk outside, it would just melt all over. But if you come to Epcot, I highly recommend you check out the Melko chocolate. It's the yellow wrapper chocolate from Norway. It is amazing. What better way to finish off the day with getting some Dole Whip? So in case you wondered, at the Pineapple Promenade, which is just behind me once you enter the showcase, they have Pineapple Dole Whip, but I'm actually doing the Dole Whip that has Fanta. Oh, super good. I gotta tell you, that is refreshing. And this is the one that has the Fanta in it, and it's it's that much more refreshing because it's like you're having like a Fanta drink, but with the Pineapple Dole Whip. I mean, which ergo the name Pineapple Dole Whip with Fanta. Hot day, like I'm glad I found a good spot here, kind of the shady to do this, but oh, this is perfect. So I'm sure it's because it's the Fanta in the snack, but it's also a hot day, so this thing has already turned into basically a drink. So let's finish this off as a drink. Oh man. Oh, that's exactly what you need. Now I've tried the Dole Whip before, but getting the Dole Whip Fanta just adds that extra little onto the Dole Whip. Oh. So I want to stop here at the Creation Shop and take a look at the merchandise. I asked the cast member and they told me that the merchandise that's sold at the Cosmic Rewind gift shop is also here. So let's go see if we can see some of the merchandise for the Cosmic Rewind. Looks like we got a Guardians of the Galaxy t-shirt on that mannequin there. That looks pretty cool. So which makes sense. The Cosmic Rewind is just outside that entrance there. And this right here is the section for the merchandise for Guardians of the Galaxy. Check it out, you can get Loki's horns. That's pretty cool. I like that. I'd probably rock that. Going for about 50 bucks. That's pretty good. That's cool. You can get an honorary Guardians of the Galaxy hat there. That's pretty cool. Going for $35. You can get all the Infinity Stones and this little like plaque here. That's pretty cool. You got like all different types of merchandise on this wall here, from cups and mugs. That's cool. You got like these colorful t-shirts. Those are pretty cool. Those hats there. That's pretty cool. You can get Star-Lord's mask. That's pretty neat. So that there is 50 bucks. That's pretty good. Check it out. We got the 50th anniversary. This is the main attraction. This is, I believe, the number 3. Last one was the Pirate Mickey. Now we have the teacups. Oh, that's super cool. I know my wife wanted this, so you know what? I think I'm gonna get it for her. Which means I gotta get me something too. All right, so I'll show you what I got. I got one thing for my wife and one thing for me. So for the wife, I got her the 50th anniversary, the main attraction. The next one, the teacups. So as far as for me, you guys know I'm a fan of hats, so I got me a new hat. So this is the Guardians of the Galaxy Honorary Guardians hat. I like it a lot. It's nice. It has like a red under to it. It's cool. I like it. Well, there's no better way to finish off a day at Epcot than coming over to Club Cool and getting some refreshing soda tasting. So I'm gonna finish this off and I'm gonna head home for the day. I thank you guys for joining me today here at Epcot. We had some fun, check out some food, check out some rides, and just kind of having a fun day here at Epcot. Also some updates on the construction and kind of what's happening. So on that note, guys, I will catch you next time.